Hello everyone, welcome to our Google Hangout application for virtual advising. I'm Sunil and I'm here with Susit. Today we're going to show our virtual advising application. First, we will discuss about the background technologies. What are the technologies that we worked around to figure out what is the best thing to do for virtual advising. We'll talk about user interface of the application and what are the capabilities of the application. During the initial phase of our app design, when we are designing application, we consider Google as our environment, but due to the limitation on connectivity and API uses, locally hosted environment was selected to implement this project. Since the application will be utilizing an underlined data layer, server-side programming was required in addition to client-side programming, which uses HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. PHP was selected as a server-side programming language since it provides convenient integration with HTML as well as MySQL database. Since the project is implemented on Windows platform, WAMP server was used as a web application server. If the project to be transferred to a Linux environment, Apache server will be advised. This is our visitor page, which gives an introduction about our application. And we have the option to register as a new user or log in as an existing user. So if the user is very new to this application, they will go to the register, they will click to the register thing here, and they will enter their star ID, first name, last name, email address, and password to get registered to the application. I'm just going to show a little bit demo here. So my first name, go with my last name, email address. So I'm going to use my school email address here, and let's just, so once I use all my credential to select for the class, I have to select the class here. There are a few options here. So let's say I select Biology 101. When I hit register, it will register my my information and send me an email, so I can follow after that registration process to complete my registration. One more time, let's go to here, let's go to the login thing. So here's the page where a student will go to login. Once I create my user login information, I'll go here to log in as a student if I registered as a student. If I'm registered as an instructor, I'll go to the instructor login thing, and if I'm new to the application, I'll go and hit the register. So this is our user interface of application. More detail, Susit will talk about how to use this one, what kind of background scene going on around the application. So I will pass it to Susit.
Hello everyone, I'm Susit here. So like Sunil said, so we have these different windows in our application: the home window, and then the register window, and then the course window, and the login window. So you would see if you try to access the course page without logging in, it'll automatically take to the login page. So in the login page, user have few options. One is the student login, then the other one is the instructor login, and if you are not yet registered, there's a register button which will take you to the register page. So back to the login. let's register first. So I would use my star ID. And I would register for 2 classes, biology and physics. So this will prompt and registered successful window, and it'll says the email is sent. So this is programmed using automated email sending application. So it'll automatically trigger an email to the user saying that you are successfully registered for this class. This is an important notification because that way the user knows that the registration process is successful, and they can continue from there. So I could actually show you that the email got triggered, and you can see that it is configured using this email address, and it says registered for the class. So now I'm registered. I can go to the login page, and you see use the login to view my course details. But first I want to show you how the instructor page works, how an instructor would log in and set up their available appointment slots. So let me log in as an instructor first. So instructors are predefined. So let me use the instructor ID that I have predefined. Instructor A. So right now there's no upcoming appointments because we haven't created any. So I'm going to create open appointment slots using the date and start time and the end time. So I'm going to create an appointment slots for the Tuesday. Start time would be, let's say, 1 p.m. ending 3 p.m. And if I want to, I can also set the reoccurrence and say the reoccurrence end date. This is to set up multiple appointments throughout the semester. The user can do it using one click. So I would say submit. So right now this is on the testing phase. So it says successful multiple times. This means that it creates multiple appointment slots. So I would go back to so I'm logged out as a instructor. Now I'm going to log in as a student. So notice there is no upcoming appointment just because I haven't registered for any appointment. And here on the drop down, these are the only 2 classes that I have registered. So only those classes will be available to see the availability. So let me go to so I would see the appointments I just created as an instructor. Those are available here now from 1 p.m. till 3:34 p.m. So as a student, now I can sign up for these appointments. Once I'm signed up, so right now it automatically populated in upcoming appointments. And this sign up will automatically send an email to the instructor as well as the student. So if I go here, so this is my Gmail account I configured as for the instructor. So I got an email from this email address saying that there's a scheduled advising session. So it automatically triggered an email to the instructor. So so when the student, in the student page, student can see the Hangout button. So to start a Hangout with the instructor. So the same way, if I log out and log in as the instructor, so the instructor can see that there is upcoming appointment with this student and all these upcoming appointments, but there are no student assigned to those appointments. So the instructor can see his calendar in here, saying this is the date and these are the appointment slots, but these appointment slots are not taken by any student. This is the only appointment that is taken by this student. So you can see the Hangout button is integrated to our web application. This Hangout button will create a Hangout session with the user, with the instructor email address as well as the student email address. So if I click on Start Hangout, it'll automatically pop up a new window with the Google Hangout, and it'll ask whether to join. So once I'm joined, I can see the student email address, which is the Yahoo address I put in. So I can click on Invite, which will send an invitation to the student to join the Hangout session. The same way, if I were to log in as a student, then I would have the option to start the Hangout and invite the instructor to the session. So it doesn't matter who starts the Hangout, but it'll allow you to invite the other person to the session.
This is our Google Hangout application for virtual advising. Little bit more on security model, what we have implemented so far. Our security model have home and register page, which are public. Anybody with internet connection can easily view it. Courses cannot be accessed until the user log in using their credentials and all those things. So this is where they log in and they will see more details on login info courses and all those things. For instructor login, they also have to use instructor login credential to view the page. Without credential, nobody can see what's going on the instructor portal. So this pretty much sums up our application for virtual advising using Google platform. We will provide more hands-on uses during our workshop. We hope to see you all at the workshop. Thank you.